Hey, this is Herman from Dragonforce here, hanging out here in New York. Okay, you are watching MPJ.
We're here with Herman from Dragonforce. Welcome.
Thanks.
You guys have your 4th album that came out this summer, Ultimate Beatdown. And it seems like it's going over pretty good. You guys self-produced that, right?
Yeah, Ultimate Beatdown, self-produced, along with Carl Groom, who from a band called Threshold, like a pop band, and he's been working with us since the first album. So it's good to be in control of, what you want to do, instead of being told what to do. Yeah.
How long did it take you guys to record it?
It took about 6 months because we're writing at the same time as recording. We don't really write the songs, have them finish and say we're going to the studio and record it. Yeah, we do it all at the same time.
Do you do it like right on the fly then, or do you write a little bit and then go into this like is everything right on the spot when you're writing it then, or how?
We got a basic frame and layer, how we all written it out, but there's still so much things on the top of melody lines and stuff, and changes happen. From a lot of the songs were 15 minutes to start with,
right.
But they all narrowed that. They're all being shaved down to only keeping the important parts. So became 6-7 minutes song later. Yeah.
Very cool. So have you guys always done that with all your albums then?
Pretty much the way to record it, yes. I mean, I think our songs got longer this album, but it didn't at the end. Just that when we were writing, Sam was just constantly adding things to it, and then he forgot that the song became 15 minutes long. Yeah.
Very cool. And you guys are going to be, this spring, you're going to re-release your debut album. Is that something you can talk a little bit about, or?
No, it's not. It's not actually true. That's not actually coming out.
Oh, it's not coming out. That's a rumor then.
This is called blabbermouth. That people write whatever, If it's not on our website, it's not true.
Okay, well good then, we just
how can our own Dragonforce website not mention about this re-release of that? I read it says it's coming out in May or something, but it's not.
Nothing that you know?
No.
Okay, good.
It's delayed until next year, actually.
It's delayed?
It's delayed until next year.
So it is in the works.
It will be coming out next year, but it's not coming out this year.
Okay, and then is it true that you're remastering it then too, or?
I actually already remastered it and remixed the first album last year. Is it last year? No, not even last year. Year before that, I've done it.
So it's been in the works a long time.
So it's been delayed for on and on and on and on.
Why were you guys going to re-release that?
Why? Because I want, back then we did, I thought we still could have had more time, done a better job mixing it. So, I thought the song's really good. A lot of the fans think it's like still a classic album, but they want to hear it for better production.
You guys also have the Guitar Hero songs that are on that, and they're coming out with a new like Smash Hits, I think it was called. Is that true that you guys have a song coming out on that?
Oh, is there Smash Hits coming out?
That's what they said, that you were confirmed or something.
Right, what did they say that?
I think it was on the Guitar Hero.
Oh, really?
Site.
Well, I guess it is then.
If not, it's another rumor here.
Yeah, if that's what they said, then I guess it is. Then if it's so, then it will be cool. They can play it all again, but this time they can sing. They can hit the drum and blast beats and shred it up.
Are you guys gonna do any more songs with them? Do you know, or?
We actually released a download pack for people that got PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, so they can download Heroes of Our Time, Operation Ground and Pound, Revolution Death Squad, those 3 songs, which I actually think are actually harder than for the Fine Flames anyway.
Now you guys had to, when you do that too, it's not like you just hand them a song, you guys have to do something to get it ready for them, don't you? What is that process?
It's actually called a stem mix. So you have to not remix the album, but you got to mix each instrument with all its effects like delay, reverb, whatever, in a stereo track, so they can put it all together, line them all up. I mean, they all play at the same volume, it sounds exactly like the album.
Yeah.
But by doing that, then if you hit the drum wrong, the drum disappears from so you can mix everything. So it took a long time to actually, give them a song to do, because basically, let's imagine a Dragonforce song. Let's say Through the Fire and Flames got it's an 8-minute song.
Right.
No, is it something like that? 7 minutes 15.
Okay.
and there are, how many guitars? How many tracks are there? There's like 20 tracks. So you need to mix it 20 times, 8 minutes. So imagine you do a full album, you can take forever.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but think it's more tracks now. I think Heroes of Time we're going around 60 something tracks.
Very cool, and I think they're doing something like where the fans can vote for their favorite song to end up in this thing. So if you guys aren't confirmed, then make sure that you put in for these guys if you like playing their song. Okay, now you were self-taught as a guitarist, is that correct?
Yeah.
When did you start learning to play?
I started later than everyone else. Everyone, like most people in the band, started basically when they were like less than 10 years old. I started when I was 16, so I'm like the late starter.
They're determined, right?
Hey, some people get smart a bit later. That's me. Or dumber. I don't know why do I want to suddenly start picking up a guitar. What a weird thing to do.
Not at all. Now you guys also you just came out with a custom guitar not too long ago. What was their process like? Like, did you have a lot of input, and what was that?
Yeah, basically I've been wanted to do a signature model with me, something that I would put together and design and how I like the guitar. Basically I already done it when they requested that because I'm a really annoying and picky person when it comes to instruments. So I've been driving them crazy by then for like 3 years and made pretty much a guitar close to how I would like everything perfect. So when they said so we released basically what my guitar is, what my actual guitar is, and that's people buy in the shop. It's the same one that I play.
You also played that on the new album, right? The signature one.
Yeah, we started using that I think before the new album, before we started recording the new album, when we were still touring for Inhuman Rampage. I was using prototypes then, testing them on the tour.
Cool.
Yeah, breaking them.
Was it fun then?
Yeah, it was fun, because I don't know, it's fun for me, maybe not for the people that have to build the guitars, because they gotta hear this boring things, that can be better, that should be there, that 1 millimeter out, blah blah blah. So,
But once it got all said and done, it's gotta be awesome to play with. It's exactly everything you need.
Yeah, so they can make the same thing in the factory, so that's cool, and if kids wanna, try a guitar that, that kind of high level, they can try in the shop. So you don't want to buy it, get the parents to buy it, or get a good job. So say, keep studying and get a good job so you can afford it. You want to play a guitar like that.
Yeah, well, it's a professional, and your live shows are a lot of fun, and it seems very uplifting, and from like the moment you start to the moment it ends, it's a really nice live show. So we're definitely looking forward to the show tonight. And you guys are out on tour, headlining now in the States, too much longer than you're going to, is it South America?
We actually we have to postpone South America and Mexico, and it's kind of obvious why we have to postpone Mexico. So that that kind of tends to cancel a lot of the shows, but we're gonna move them later in the year. So if there are Mexican fans out there, Brazilian or Argentinian or whatever, we'll be back, later on to cover those shows.
Cool. And then you guys also the summer you're gonna be doing stuff in Europe. And then I also heard that you're going to be coming back to the States to do a guitar, National Guitar Workshop. And then you're going to be teaching at that.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little about that?
I'm basically just going to get a big hammer or a baseball bat and hit kids if they play wrong. Or if they mention Guitar Hero, we come back and play wrong song. No. It's like a guitar workshop, so anyone can. Come up and try out, basically ask me questions, we'll go through the playing and break down stuff, help them, help each other actually, guitar.
Do you know how long it's going to be?
The session, it can last up to 2 hours. Yeah.
And it's going to be in Purchase, New York, which is just outside New York City, so if you guys are interested, look into it.